Okay, we'll get this going. CQ the FlexNet. CQ the FlexNet. This is WA5QPZ. I'll be net control for the FlexNet this afternoon. Purpose of the net is to discuss software-defined radios, primarily those from Flex Radio. We're here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Daylight savings or otherwise, 1 p.m. Central Time, or since it's changed, it's now 1900 Zulu is the time Zulu-wise. And again, the purpose of the net is to discuss software-defined radios, but you don't have to have a Flex radio to check in or join in on the conversation. We have quite a little list going here of early check-ins. I'll run down through the list here. I'll try to make it quick. Of course, myself is number one. And then we got Mike, W5MCP, Ed, KA9EES. I got Condi, NI4Z. We've got Bill, K8DXX. Then Pat, W4FO. I got Kurt, K1KRT. I had KR4EZM come by, but he may not still be here. John, WA8AGS, KE0SYB, Dan, Bill, N3HQB. Then we got Rob at K8YV. Let's see who's after that. Bill, N3CMI. New one, Mark, KE8HGS. Lloyd, WB8YKH. Tom, N9RU. Mike, N0YPD. Then Jonathan, W4JDM. Got David, K2CKA. Then Watts, K4QJZ. John, KD4SH. And he's listening. Got John, K0VAC, and Bill, KE5PNY, Greg, AB4GO, Don, AI6RE, and then we got Mike, W0PD. And that's the early check-ins that I have. I'll take additional check-ins. A little bit later on, I'll take check-ins via CQ200. But right now, let's just stick with on the air. Come slowly, because I'm a slow typist into NetLogger. This is WA5QPZ. Any additional over-the-air check-ins? I sufficiently talked them out, I guess. All right, I didn't hear any additional check-ins. Any relays?
Whiskey 0, November, Whiskey Alpha checking in.
That was W0, November, and what's the rest?
Yeah, Whiskey 0, November, Whiskey Alpha.
Got it, Jeff. Got you. W0 NWA. Any other check-ins? Well, quite a little list here. We'll start at the top with Mike, W5MCP. How you doing, Mike? WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. Let me turn this mute this real quick. Hang on. then. That way I don't have to listen to myself. I hate listening to myself. I don't even like a monitor. First of all, you might want to check your YouTube. It says it's waiting on you. So it just had it scheduled for 1 p.m. and that's all I got. So it's not streaming right now. It's waiting on WA5QPZ. So you might want to start that or something. And I'm running a Flex 8400, and I'm running 4.0.1, and I'm not having any troubles out of it. I haven't pulled the trigger on the subscription yet, and I don't like calling it a subscription because it's not reoccurring. But anyway, I hadn't pulled trigger on that yet because all I would benefit from it right now would be the recording feature and a lot of noise reduction features that really I don't need right now. My radio's quiet in the area I'm in, but I'm waiting to see what they come out with, and I'll pull trigger on it later. I do intend to, but I'm just going to wait a little while. But anyway, I'm running a Flex 8400 into this Alpha 8410 over here, and I'm doing about 1,500 watts today. Let's see, yeah, 1,300 it says. So I'm running that into inverted V up there about 30-35 feet. And everybody's sounding great today. I don't think there's one I couldn't hear direct, except you sometimes, Dudley. Of course, we're so close. But that's about all I got here. It's 59 degrees and clear skies, and it's a beautiful day out there. Y'all have a good one. 7-3 to everybody on the FlexNet. W5MCP.
All right, very good. Very good, and glad to have you check in there. Do a refresh on your browser and see if it didn't come up. There's 10 people right now on that, so somebody's watching it. So YouTube is going. So do a refresh on your browser there, Mike. Appreciate it, and thank you for being there. Appreciate it. All right. Next is going to be Ed, KA9EES. Ed, your comments for the group? This is WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Hi, WA5QPZ in the Flex group, KA9EES. Ed in Fithian, Illinois. And I do want to remark about Mike's signal from my point of view. That inverted V is working remarkably well. Of course, you do have an 8410, so it's doing a real good job. I love the way that 8400 sounds. In fact, I'm on an 8400 myself, 4.01, and let's see, I'm running it into a Mercury 3S amplifier running 1164 watts, and that's into a tuner. I don't know, I don't need the tuner, but it's in line and it's in operate to a Mosley brand new Mosley Pro 57B. The little 100-mile-per-hour breeze back in the beginning of April, end of March, I forget exactly what day it was, brought the whole shebang down. So the insurance company said, well, put the whole shebang back up, and that's exactly what I did. So anyway, it's working really well. And let's see, I think that's about all I have. I am running a Maestro. That's running... it's a Maestro B, and it's running 4.01 also. Anyway, thanks for letting me in. And one comment to you, Dudley, is I didn't realize that you used NetLogger. I use NetLogger. In fact, our entire team of net controls use NetLogger on the Wolverine single sideband net at 3935, and that's at 2200 UTC every day. And I do it once or twice a week, and we have others that do it. So anyway, thanks again for letting me in. Have a great net. I'm going to go watch TV. WA5QPZ in the group, K9EAS.
All right, very good. Thank you there, Ed. And yeah, that was some disaster you had there to knock that whole tower and everything down, crumpled it up for you. And glad the insurance saw it the right way there. That's a good deal. Good insurance company, I guess. All right, very good. Thank you, Ed. Next is looks like Condi. NI4 Zulu. Condi, your comments for the group. WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
WA5QPZ and the FlexNet from November India 4 Zulu. Dudley, good afternoon to you and everybody on the net. Appreciate you being here and doing your duties and keeping us all organized. My name is Condi. I'm in central Alabama, about 30 miles east of Birmingham. We got 59 degrees today and threatening rain, so I got real dark clouds out there. I'm looking maybe to have to disconnect here pretty soon if it comes in. But anyways, running an 8600 here. I did update to the 4.0.1 and did take the Plus subscription. So I'll see how that works out. I haven't played a lot with phone since doing the upgrade, but at any rate, things seem to be working well. I did not have any issues with the download or anything else. So running the PGXL and TGXL both here, and 6 elements headed your way. So appreciate you being there. Hope everybody has a good week and adjust to the time change better than I did today. 73, this NI4Z back to net.
All right, very good, Condi, and sounding good. And you fixed your audio. You had it pretty hot there at first. All right, very good. Next is looks like Bill, K8DXX. Bill, your comments for the group. This is WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Yes, good afternoon again, Dudley, and to everybody else on the frequency. This is Bill, K8DXX. And everybody's coming in really good today. If he's still available, can I have permission to go with Ed? I'd like to find out what insurance company he had that paid for his antenna. May I do that, Net Control?
You bet. Give him a call.
Ed, K9EAS, this is K8DXX. Can you tell me what insurance company you had for your tower claim? Go ahead. I guess he's gone up watching television. I have the Detroit Lions Minnesota Vikings game playing in our living room, but I'm over here, and you know, the nice part about it is I got a surround sound system and all kinds of miles of speaker wire, and my antenna sitting over top of the house, piping up 1500 watts, and there's no interference. Anyway, I'm running a Flex 8600 PR781 mic. I'm running 3.10.15. I am planning to pull the plug or pull the switch, whatever, push the button on 4.01 plus, I think. I don't want to be an early adopter, but I'd like to get the latest features and stuff like that and learn more about what's going on. So that's what I'm going to do probably tomorrow. And I'm just kind of interested in hearing what sort of experience and thoughts that people have with the latest release and stuff like that. As I was telling Dudley earlier, I looked at Facebook and I'd say like 95% of the people are happy and there was no issues as long as you follow the instructions. And if every once in a while you got some guy that either whines that he doesn't like the pricing or he bought a 6,000 or something like that, and feels disgruntled because his radio doesn't have the power. Whatever. I got an 8600 here, and I'll just upgrade and see how it goes. By the way, the rest of the equipment here is a KPA 1500 League 11 amplifier and a Mosley Pro 67 C3 AAK. So anyway, copying everybody really good. I'll turn it back to Dudley and just let things proceed. WA5QPC QPZ K8DXX.
All right, very good, Bill. And yep, you got to read the instructions. One thing for sure is to do a radio reset, particularly after you loaded it. So save your profiles before you start, and then you can reload them after you do the radio reset. So that's a good thing to do. All right, very good. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, and I think they're making some special pricing here for at least through the month of November. I think that's what I saw. So that's a good thing. All right, very good, and helps pay for those bodies to sit there and do those changes. All right, let's see. After Bill is Pat, W4FO. Pat, your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Well, good afternoon, Dudley, and the group. And it's a great group today. Boy, you got a bunch of check-ins, and I'm hearing everybody so far that checked in. Band conditions are really good. Beautiful day here in southeast Alabama. 68 sunny degrees. Just a gorgeous afternoon. Flex 8600 here, 4.0.1. No problems at all with the install. Flex PGXL, TGXL. Antenna's an 80-meter delta loop with the apex at 75 feet. And I'm running about, about 1,400 watts right now. I just some observations. And by the way, I got the Smart SDR Plus subscription, or whatever you want to call it, to support the research and new programs that hopefully they'll implement. Done a pretty good test with the new algorithms on the noise reduction. There is an improvement, but not quite as good as the RM noise client that I run, or the Thetis software on the Anon products. I have an old Anon, and I kind of put them up here side by side every once in a while, especially on when the noise reduction. I have heard some grumbling about the CW. I guess the QSK, maybe some of these real high-speed operators, which I'm not. I'm a 20-25 word a minute guy, but I do a lot of CW. And I put my Orion 2 up here beside this radio on an antenna switch. And work guys that I've been working for 35, 40, 45 years, they can't tell the difference. I can switch between a CWX, my Tier, my Bug, and the straight key, and it's working fine. Timing, everything like that, at least at a reasonable rate of 20 words a minute. I don't have any trouble. So as far as I'm concerned, the CW is fine on the 8600 with this software. Well, that's my tell of woe, I guess. But again, good signals from everybody today. And I'll turn it back to you, my friend. WA5QPZ, and by the way, thanks for doing the net. W4FO, the weakest station in the nation.
Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, you got you got a good signal, without a doubt, there, Pat. All right, very good. Thank you for your comments, and yeah, the Orion's that's a hard radio. Tentec Orion was a hard radio to beat on CW, and maybe the old Omni 6. Well, any of those Tentecs, they were all pretty good. I still have an Omni 7 sitting here. All right, very good. Thank you. Appreciate it, Pat. Next is Kurt, K1KRT. Your comments for the group. This WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. All right, very good, Kurt. Well, you were a little low there at first, and you picked it up. So glad to have you check in, and thank you for being there. Appreciate it. Let's see if this station's still here. KR4EZM. You still with us, John? This is WA5QPZ in the FlexNet. Well, we'll show him. I saw him drop off. So, John, W8AGS. John, your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and FlexNet.
Yeah, it's WA5QPZ and the net. This is W8AGS. So, good afternoon, Dudley, and everyone on the net. And copying everyone pretty well today, except just a few stations are probably a little too close. Yeah, we're located in central Ohio, just about 10 miles southeast of Columbus. And so we got we got into cloudy today, and no rain, and the temperature's about 58. So it's a little cool, but it's a nice fall day. Except it'd be nice to have a little more sun, but that's okay. No problem. Yeah, we're running a Flex 6600, driving an Alpha 87A amplifier, running about 1200 watts to a vertical antenna. Yeah, I did the upgraded to, I uploaded the 4.0.1. I get that out. No problems. Downloaded and installed and did that without any problem on both the 6600, and I have a Maestro, which is a Model A. It's an early one. Then upgraded that one too, and no problem. So everything seems to be running okay. So that sounds good. I'm glad that everybody seems like they're having pretty good luck with 4.0.1. which is good. So that's about all I have for right now, and I'm going to hang on and see later maybe about upgrading to the SDR Plus feature. So probably we'll do that to get some of the other upgrades. But I'm going to hold off just a little bit longer. So anyway, pass along 73 to everyone. Everyone have a good week coming up. And Dudley, as usual, thanks again for being here for us every Sunday. Really appreciate it. Always look forward to hearing your sweet voice. Hi. Anyway, 7-3 Dudley and everyone on the net. Back to you, W5QPZ. This is W8AGS.
All right, very good there, John, and good signal there. Glad to have you. And yes, the new version is 4.0.1, and which is I'm running that here, and you will find you'll get the some of the extra features, particularly if you got the newest radios, 80,000 series. There'll be more biggest reason for that is because of the extra horsepower that's in those radios. It's quite a bit more. All right, let's see here. Dan, you're up next. KE0SYB, WA5QPZ. Go ahead, Dan.
WA5QPZ, this is Kilo Echo Zero, Sierra Yankee Bravo. Afternoon, gentlemen. We have a mostly sunny sky here today and about 78 degrees. Beautiful. 9-mile-an-hour wind out of the west, so it's a good day. Let's see. I got the 401 in the radio, and it's just purring along. No problems. A few things have changed on the layout. There's a few sliders that are not set up here. My radio is a 6400M, so it probably won't have those. And let's see. My understanding of the software is that unless you paid for the early, most of this stuff won't take effect until 30 days from now. And let's see. After that, that's about all I've got, gentlemen. Hope everybody had a great week, and the upcoming week is supposed to be beautiful here. Dudley, you have a great one, man. We'll catch you next time. KE0SYB.
Oh, you bet. Thank you, Dan, and sounding good here. Glad to have you. Let's see. Next is Bill up on the East Coast, N3HQB. Bill, your comments for the group? It's WA5QPZ and a FlexNet.
WA5QPZ and 3HQB, Hagerstown, Maryland, about an hour west of Washington, D.C. Running at 6300. Here seeing everybody on the net. Yeah, a lot of the premier checking activity today. It's about 58 degrees here, and I'm running about 1300 watts. Haven't upgraded to 4.8.1, but I've been looking forward to the next afternoon to see what everybody has to say. Enjoying 2 great days and 2 great nights of baseball. I think I was really Australia, but there's some real talent out there on the field. And the microphone here is a PR40. Back to you, Dudley, and 3HQB.
All right, very good, Bill. And yep, there was been some. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but there was been some interesting baseball on there here lately. World Series. Well, it's the best of both leagues, so that's super. All right, very good. Thank you, Bill. Next is K8 Yankee Victor. K8 Yankee Victor. Rob, your turn from WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Yeah, WA5 QPZ and the FlexNet, K8YZ. Name is Rob, and we're located in a little town of Weedman, Michigan. And we're currently running only about 500 watts. We do have the PGXL online, but I don't run it that hot or hard. I have some issues with TV and different things, so I don't run it that. I usually don't even use it. This is the first time I've had it on in probably 3 months, so I have been stern on getting rid of it because of that. But everybody sounded good here. We're running an 8400. I had an 8600. I had audio issues, and we went round and round a little bit, and I just said, well, take it back, and they did. And I got an 8400. I hadn't had any issues. So go figure that one out. It's just weird. But everybody sounded good. Keep up the fine job, and enjoy the rest of the day. 73K8YV.
All right, very good, Rob. Very good. And kept you fine without the amplifier. So no need to stir up the family and the neighborhood if you don't need it. Of course, you could always run it reduced. Maybe that would help. I don't know. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Next is Ed, N3CMI. Ed, your comments for the group. This WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Okay, very good, Dudley. WA5QPZ and 3CMI, Ed in northeastern Wyoming. We're at about 60 degrees. Beautiful day, sunny. Really lovely out. And running here the 8600 with 4.0.1. Everything works well. The upgrade went well. I agree with Pat. I have not found any issues on CW. seems to be fine. I haven't worked a whole lot with it, but I did play with it a bit. It seems fine. And I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'm really interested in experimenting with the enhanced diversity reception. I've got an active vertical and a loop on ground, and I'm thinking I might get a second active vertical and run those into both receive inputs and try that in diversity and see if I can adjust the phasing and amplitude between the two and steer the beam. That would be really cool. I don't know how well that'll work. There was a discussion, I think, on the reflector earlier about whether the two SCUs are actually phase coherent or not, but we'll give it a whirl and see what happens, I guess. That would be a lot of fun to try, I think. As far as the noise reduction and stuff, I haven't really played with that too much, and I guess I'm funny, but that's not a feature I've ever really been wanting that much. I don't expect HF radio to be like 2-meter FM. I just don't expect it. So it's almost weird, when you have some noise reduction going on and you hear no background. It's almost disconcerting somehow. I guess it depends on what you're expecting and what you want. But I did sign up for the Smart SDR Plus early access, so I have access to all these things, and I've just very briefly tried each one of the different noise reductions, and some of them really worked. Some of them sounded kind of watery, like noise reduction normally does to me anyway. So, but it's a work in progress, and it's very cool. I'm very interested in the new direction, some of these new features that are coming along. So I definitely want to support that. So I signed up for the Plus and the early access. And you got $50 off for signing up, throughout the month of November. Why not? So there you go. So thank you, Dudley, for doing that. And the rest of the station here is KPA 1500 into a 3-element stepper that at 60 feet that's pointing down towards Dudley. That's the scoop. Thanks, Dudley, for doing the net and for picking me up. WA5QPZ N3 CMI.
All right, very good, Ed. And there you go. Why not? All in support of the group. It's good grief. This 6700 here is 13 years old, so it's getting a little long in the tooth. Still ticking. Been running 24/7 all that time. All right, very good. Thank you, Ed. Next is we'll try this KE8HGS. I don't know if you're still with us, Mark. If you are, go ahead. This is WA5Q PZ and the FlexNet. Well, didn't hear him. Lloyd, you're up next. WB8YKH. Lloyd, your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and FlexNet.
Yeah, thank you, Dudley. This is Lloyd, WB8YKH, out of Byron Center, Michigan, where it's 53 degrees and sunny here. And installed 4.0.1 without any issues, and we're running a Flex 6700 with a PGXL amplifier and PGXL tuner, and it went flawless, and the profiles all came over without any issues. One thing I noticed, and I signed up for the Smart SDR Plus, but I noticed that it has an expiration date on it, where when, like with version 3, you would get all the updates to version 3. Well, if they're still on version 4 at that expiration date next year, then I guess you're going to pay again for version 4 because it's like an annual subscription. So just hoping I understand that all correctly there. But the sliders for the noise reduction were missing, and I thought, oh boy, let's try this. But I was impressed that the noise reduction works quite well, even without the sliders on there. One issue I noted, when you run all 8 pan adapters, I mean, you just load the software down, and you're running all those slices. It hiccups, and they had that issue back in version 3, early version 3, and they fixed it with a point update, and it went away. So I'm thinking now this one might go away too. The solution, of course, is just don't run so many pan adapters at the same time. Run 3 or 4, not 7 or 8 of them, and then you'll be all set. Other than that, we're pretty happy camping. Oh, I went to Diversity. That was a nice update on here too. That the Diversity, but it's not real clear to me because they don't have a version 4 manual out yet. The phase and gain on Diversity, I don't know what that means or what purpose it provides. But when they come out with a manual, I'll have to read up on it and see how that's all supposed to work. I looked on the site, there was no version 4 user guide, so I'm reading through the, their release notes, and maybe there'll be something in there that talks on that. Back to you, Dudley. Thanks for what you're doing. I really appreciate your services, Dudley, and glad to see you here every week. W85QPZ, this is WB8YKH out of Michigan.
All right, very good. Well, I don't know if me being here is a hindrance or an addition, but yeah, I'm here. And yeah, they've added some manual phasing in there so that you could. The advantage to that is to whether you're going to null in a particular phase or as a gain. So that's what all the phasing and gains about is finding the right point. You may want to null some noise, and so you might reduce the gain on that. There'll be some tricks to that, but they've got some interesting things, and the escape button will reverse you can reverse the phase instantly, so whether you can go from a gain to a null real quick. So anyways, they've added that. Yeah, they've got some pretty nice algorithms now for the instead of the sliders, the algorithms will take care of it. It's supposed to take into account what the AGCT gain is and adjust everything appropriately. They've worked long and hard at that. Okay, very good. Thank you there, Lloyd. See, next after Lloyd is N9RU. Tom, you're up next. N9RU, WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Okay, good afternoon, Dennis. N9RU, Tom in Southern Illinois. Running at 8600 here into a off-center fed dipole and barefoot. Seems to be working pretty good. I have also got the new version of 4.0.1 and got the early license for it too, just because I like playing with these things, and gives me something to do, keeps me out of trouble. I didn't have too much trouble. I installed it, and it went great on the radio. I was playing with it, then I went to upgrade the Maestro. I mean, I did everything like I said. Upgrade the Maestro, and Maestro says unable to connect. Turned into like a brick. But one quick, I sent a ticket to Flex with a quick email back to me. They told me about factory reset, and after that, everything went fine. All works great. No problems at all. Now I get to play with it here. I kind of agree with you on the diversity reception. I don't know. I saw all those extra things on there, too. I thought that's just fun to play with. I just turn it on and move the sliders and see what it does, so it sounds like how I want it to. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to get the manual for it and everything. And I don't mind not having the sliders. They have enough of these new functions here, enough of these different ones that if I had sliders for them all, I'd really be able to mess it up. So I'll let them figure out how that works. Like I said, there's enough of these different noise reduction choices here. It's pretty amazing. I played with some. Actually the one I kind of like best so far is the regular standard one. The other ones I might have to get used to. I don't really know which ones are for CW, which ones are for voice, and et cetera. But it's interesting and fun, so not much else, I think. On the CWX, I did notice, I put a note out there on the community about that. I wonder, I used to be able to just to edit a setting in CWX to add like a CQ or my call or something. I'd just type it in and then it would save and it would be there the next time. Well, I haven't been able to get any of them to save anymore, so I don't know if it's something I'm not doing or if it's something with the program, but I'll figure it out. That's the only problem I've ran onto, so looks like a good update. It's fun. So thanks, Dudley, again. Like everybody says, appreciate you being here. Makes it enjoyable. So WA9QPZ in the group and N9RU.
All right, very good. Very good there, Tom, and good to hear all your comments. And CWX, I don't know about the menus. I hadn't noticed. Well, I don't do much CW, so FCC sent a little note with my ticket in '64, said don't use this call on CW. So I've been trying to abide by that. Okay, all right, 73. Tom. All right, next is the N0YPD. N0YPD. Mike, your turn. WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Okay, good afternoon, Dudley, and to everyone on the FlexNet here in central North Dakota. Let's see, 53 degrees we got and a lot of wind today, but oh well, that's the way it's been. Well, we're running the 8400M, and yeah, we did too get the upgrade and paid for the subscription and all that stuff, so it all went well after I guess I read some helpful tips on the community forum, so it helped me get through some of all that stuff. So I think one station was saying something about losing some upgrades after a year you paid, and well, from mine I read, I don't think that's true. I don't know, what was his name, Lloyd, that was talking here a few hymns back. From what I've read on there, there was no, you paid, and what you get to the new 4.0, the new versions and stuff, you keep that. You don't have to keep renewing every year to keep the new upgrades. So correct me if I'm wrong there, Dudley. WA5 QPC and 0YPD, over.
Oh, very good. That's a good question. I can't give you a definite answer on that, but yeah, I don't think anything will go away. Whatever you paid for, it'll stay. You just won't get any of the additional updates. I guess it's kind of like Windows. The only way they really make money is through upgrading your processor. That was always the big thing with the IBM many years ago. That's how they got paid, is doing upgrades, doing system upgrades, software and hardware. But anyways, makes the world go around. All right, very good. Thank you there, and appreciate it. And glad you got that done. All right, let's see, W4JDM. W4JDM. John, your comments for the group. This WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Hey guys, W4JDM, new here on the FlexNet, running a 8400 with a AZU linear amp, BL1000. Enjoying the new features. Was wondering if anyone knew what the time duration would be between the Plus versus the early access. I bought the Plus, but not the early access. I was just wondering when those early access features would be available to the regular Plus members. That's pretty much all I have. W4JDM will be standing by for a response, and back to net control. Thank you, Dudley.
I think what'll happen is you may see a new feature show up on the radio, and you're going to get it, but it's a 30-day lag period there. The extra advantage early adopter people will see it 30 days before it's released to the group. So. I think that's the plan. We'll see how that works out. Of course, it depends. You know how it goes. The day before you get ready to release it to the wild, and then something happens. So those sort of things will happen like that. But hopefully, what I heard is the schedule is 30 days. So not much of a lag time. And if it's something you really want, you could always pull the trigger there. But 30 days is not a impossible lag there. All right, very good. And welcome to the group. Anything else, John?
Nope, I'm good. Appreciate it, and thanks a bunch for doing the net. And looking forward to be here and hopefully be a contributing member. W4JDM, back to net control. Thanks.
All right, very good. Thank you, John, and glad to have you check in. Next, David, K2CKA. David, your comments for the group. It's WA5QPZ and the FlexNet. Oh, David, K2CKA, WA5QPZ. All right, we'll come back for David. Watts, you're up next. Your comments for the group. K4QJZ, WA5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Well, thanks, Dudley. And again, thanks for doing the net. It's much appreciated. Well, we're having the fun of working with version 4 as well. And I have to admit, I'm surprised pleasantly at some of the nice features and some of the improvements. So I think there'll be a lot of happy folks out there. I think Flex has had a chance to do what they've been wanting to do for some time. And just a lot of other influences, which I'm sure will pulling resources in many different directions. So we're here with an 8600 feeding into a TGXL into a Shepherd. Actually, we got a Shepherd hex. So we're actually feeding into the hex beam today, aimed down towards Dudley, running at about 1200 watts. So 60 miles west, Washington, D.C., out in the Shenandoah Valley. Beautiful day with a lot of leaves disappearing for sure. We've lost most of the leaves around here now, but unfortunately I know where they all are. In the yard waiting for me to go back out there again and move them all, that's for sure. So really did not have much else. Just wanted to say thank you for doing the net and wish everyone a good week. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you. K4QJZ.
All right, very good, Watts. And yeah, that's we get to play with all the new features and get used to them, put them to work, maybe the way they're designed, and we'll find out as we go along. Yep, it's a lot of work to make all this. Radio's running with 3 operating systems, so it's fighting the whole way. Let's see if the next station's with us. John, KD4SH. John, any comments you want to make? Go ahead. This is WE5QPZ and the FlexNet.
Well, this is KD4SH. I don't really have any comments, Dudley. I'm just sitting here listening to everybody's else's comments. I do have 4.0.1, and I did do the subscription plus, so and everything seems to be working fine. So anyway, that'll be my comment. But anyway, I just listening to what everybody else had to say. This is KD4SH.
All right, very good, John. Well, glad to have you check in and sounding good this way. And yeah, we'll all have fun figuring all this out. Another John, K0VAC. John, your comments for the group. Go ahead. This is WA5QPZ.
WA5QPZ with the FlexNet, K0VAC. Good to be here this afternoon again. It's a nice breezy day and sunny in Junction City with 59 degrees. And I'm not looking forward to going out and raking leaves like any of the other guys might be doing. But that's going to come up soon enough. I do have a couple of questions. First of all, I have not pulled the trigger on the 4.0.1 just yet. I'm running 3.10.15, and I got a couple of questions. If one of them is it mandatory? I probably can find this out from reading the manual, which I have not done yet. I'll admit that. Will I be able to upgrade this just like I did all the other ones in the past? I've upgraded the firmware along here, taken versions for the last 3 years on the 6600M with no problems, and the same for the 8600. I have both of those rigs here, and neither of them has ever had to have a factory reset to upgrade. I think I was probably going to do the the upgrade just like it is from the ones in the past. So if you just comment a little bit on that, that's the first thing. The second thing is there a smart SDR 4.0.1 that's not part of the subscription service? It's not the Plus or the Early Access. It's just the one that we're supposed to run with that, because I wouldn't expect that the 3.1.15 or 3.10.15 would run any of the 4.0.1 systems. It doesn't make sense in my head about that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Not take up any more time here. We got 27 people on the list. That makes for a big Sunday afternoon. WA5 QPZK0 VAC.
Very good, John. Well, to answer your question, everybody can get the 4.0.1 update. There's no problems there. Can you update it at a later time? Sure. Do it later. They've made some changes in the. They did away with some of the sliders, for example, for the noise blanker. You know, we have an adjustable slider there in the slice, things like that. They've got an automatic algorithm that's taking care of that for you. And they made some changes like that. But if you're not having any problems with that, or you like the way it works, you can stay on 3.10.15. Stay with that. Nothing forcing you to go to the 4.0. But later on, you can go to the 4.0.1. I don't know how far up they're going to allow, not non-paying to load, but at least you're welcome to use the 4.0.1 version, and you can go back to 15. I don't know that I'd go back any further past previous 15, but if you've already loaded 15, then you can stick with it. You've been very lucky. You usually something in a profile that gets a little hosed up, and that's why they have you do a reset, and then you load the profiles. But if you don't have much in the profiles, it probably doesn't matter. But there's some quirky little things that pop up if you don't do the reset. At least do a power down and restart. At least do that. If you don't have much for profiles, it really doesn't matter a whole lot. All right, very good. Hope that answers your question, John. Anything else?
Nope, that answers them all. Thank you very much. I think it'll work exactly like it has before. I'm planning on spending part of the afternoon here updating the 8600 and the 6600M. Also, I have no problem going ahead with the Smart SDR Plus as it's coming out. I still got a couple weeks up my sleeve, so don't push me. KZRO-VAC. Bye.
There you go. Well, the biggest change with the 8600, along with all the 6700 or 6600, is the diversity. That's probably one of the biggest thing is they've added the manual gain in there rather than having the algorithm do it all for you, because they don't know if you're doing a null or I've always contested that we should have some sort of manual whether to do a peak or a null. So, anyways, but it might be worth it for that one feature there. But I'll let you be the judge of that. And good luck to you there, John. All right. Let's see. Next is Bill in Arkansas. See if we still got connectivity here. KE5PNY WA5QPZ.
And WA5QPZ in the group, KE5PNY from downtown Cabot, Arkansas. Yep, I still got connectivity to you there, Dudley. I can still hear you loud and clear. You're making it all the way through the brick wall or cement wall, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we updated to the 4.01 and everything seems to be looking fine. Still waiting on which way I'm going to go, if I'm going to go, which paid program to go to. Anyway, we're running a 6600 with a PGXL HF auto tuner and a bunch of wire up in the air. And we actually fired up the 5008 the other day and was playing with it, and it's still working fine. Anyway, have a good day, Dudley. KE5PNY.
Yeah, 5,000, 3,000, little pizza box was a good little radio, depending on what all you wanted to do with it. If you wanted diversity, the 5,000 was the way to go. All right, very good. Thank you, Bill. Sounding good. East Coast of Florida, Greg. You're our launch monitor over there. AB4GO, WA5QPZ, and FlexNet.
Okay, WA5QPZ and the Flex Radio Group. This is Alpha Bravo 4, Golf Oscar. Greg operating from near the Kennedy Space Center on the east central coast of Florida. Well, I have updated the software to the 4.0.1. One thing that's happening is that 6 meters does not work. When I plug in for 6 meters, it turns the radio off, turns the software off. So I've got an issue to start working maybe tomorrow or the next day to find out what's going on. I don't know if I should reload the software or what. Very unusual. We're having a beautiful day here in Florida. It's right at 80 degrees, very sunny, low humidity, very comfortable outside. So signals are up and down. Early Dudley, you were at 7. Since then it's been down, sometimes not readable even. Well, those are my comments for this week. Back to you, A5QPZ. This is AB4GO.
Very good, Greg, and glad to have you. What's the deal with 6 meters? Is it just when you select it for receive, it shuts down? Is that what happens?
Yeah, when I shift to 6 meters, the radio software shuts down. It's very violent.
Huh? And with no warning or anything, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, you might drop a note to support on that. That's kind of odd. I can't think of. I guess maybe it could have a relay. You could have a stuck relay, something like that. I don't know. That's a little odd. Try a different antenna selection. See if that doesn't help. I'm just thinking of what you could do. Maybe even try going through the external the XV port and see if that if it'll work. Change it there and then try to change it. That's really odd. Okay, very good. It's let us know what you find for the resolution with that. Don, on the left coast, AI6RE, WA5QPZ, and FlexNet. Your comments.
Good morning from San Jose. And 75-degree day here today, nice and sunny. And just listening to all the comments about version 4. And I was just trying to figure out how to buy the version 4 Plus. So got that up on the screen right now. Looking for, I already downloaded the new version, but have not yet installed it. So we'll be working on that later today. And otherwise, I agree that the subscriptions for the year you'll keep whatever you get during that subscription year forever. And if you want new stuff after that, then you'd have to resubscribe. But you don't need to keep subscribing over and over unless you want to get later software. So that seems like a very fair way to do it, and keeps everything running forever and upgradable if you like. So I think that's a good system. I like to see people making profit on things, so they keep finding new ways to do it better. I like that. Otherwise, not much else going on here. Nice day, and we'll be heading over to the dog park soon. You have a great weekend, what's left of it. And it's actually just afternoon here. So usually I check in the morning, but now it's 1 minute afternoon. So have a great day. We'll turn it back. Nice net. AI6RE.
All right, very good, Don, and appreciate it. And yep, it's a nice bunch we got here. All right, next, and appreciate the comments. W0PD, W0PD. I just wiped it out. W0PD, WA5QPZ. Your comments for the group.
WA5QPZ, W0PD. Well, yeah, I updated to the latest version, 4.0.1, and also early access, and I like it. I mean, I've got the 8600M, and the noise is the reduction, and all the different options there are just right on the money. Probably not quite as good as RM noise, but I mean it's close. I mean it's yeah, I'm running it, and the diversity is super cool, and yeah, I'm just loving it. So it's a good thing, and I'm glad I bought the 8600M. You know, I updated, and because the software, I think, you know, you get all the functionality and stuff, but haven't had any trouble. I haven't went to 6 meters. I'll try that. That's interesting, and see what happens. But anyway, that's about it here, and like I said, just really enjoying operating with it. It's because I have a higher noise level here, and this just really works. It's just fantastic. So I sure appreciate it. WA5QPZ from W0PD.
All right, very good, Mike. And yeah, that's good comments, particularly on noise effectiveness. The question came up of what kind of noise the engineers were looking for, and if it's so you know, if you run into and this goes for anybody, if you have a particular noise that you just can't find an effective gap for or gauge for it, good grief, let them know, and then maybe they'll maybe it's something that they weren't looking for. You know, there's all kinds of noises, the spikes and wideband noise and that sort of thing. The wideband noise blanker's always been a good feature, and I've watched that. I've seen as much as a 10 dB drop in the noise floor, and I don't have much noise, so I don't don't get to use it very often. So we'll see how that goes. By the way, the wideband noise blanker now is only available under the antenna button, so a little more difficult to get to, or it's what is it, F3 on the Maestro? I forget. All right, next, see if Jeff is still with us. W0NWA, W0NWA, WA5QPZ, and a FlexNet. Your comments. W0NWA, WA5QPZ, and the FlexNet. You still with us? All right, how about KB7QHT? KB7QHT. Jim, are you still with us? I think maybe he's listening. All right, very good. Well, I'm down to the bottom of the list, and so if there are any additional check-ins over the air, please come at this time. This is WA5QPZ.
K0 Zulu Bravo India.
Okay, I got K0 ZBI. Any others? Any other additional check-ins over the air? This is WA5QPZ. George, go ahead. K0ZBI, WA5QPZ.
Good afternoon, Dudley. I just wanted to give, a listen here this afternoon while I was doing some other household duties. Anyway, as you probably remember, I'm single now, so I got a lot of things on the plate to take care of every day, so I don't get too much time to rag you on the radio. But it's always interesting, and I like to come down to and say hello. Nothing new on my end. I'm using a 3-element beam right now pointed towards you, so I hope that helps a little bit. Anyway, Dudley, take care, and if I don't hear you before the new year, Happy New Year. WIA5QPZ, K0ZBI. Back to you.
All right, very good, George. I know you're using a different radio. You sound a little different, but new antennas working for you. What radio are you using now? Over.
It's the Kenwood 590. I bought it from a club member that was getting out of ham radio. Go ahead.
All right, very good, very good. Well, glad to have you check in. It's always good to hear from you. And you need to get on more often. Hopefully you do somewhere. But we're glad to have you check into the net. So thank you there, George.
Okay, Dudley, I'll try to keep it on the schedule. There's so many things to get done, and people want me to do this and that and whatever, and I've got leaves coming down by the trailer load poles, and I have to take care of them about every other day, so... Anyway, thanks again. Nice to hear the net, and everybody that was running the Flex radios were sounding good to me anyway. This is K0ZBI. I'll be clear, 73.
All right, very good, George. Always good to hear from you, an old Flex radio user there. Let me see if David's back. K2CKA. K2CKA. David, are you back? Well, didn't hear David. How about KE9, excuse me, KE8HGS? KE8 Hotel Golf Sierra. This is WA5QPZ. Are you back with us?
1
Okay, let's check on KR4EZM. John, KR4EZM, WA5QPZ. All right, well, that's the bottom of my list here. Let me see if we can get, we'll check on CQ200, see if there's anybody there that would like to check in. So I got to make a couple of adjustments here to, got to mute Utah and then unmute for unmute for the CQ200. So anyone on CQ200 that would like to check into the FlexNet, this is WA5QPZ. Anyone on CQ200 like to check into the FlexNet, now's your time. This is WA5QPZ. Oh, John, I saw you pop up. John, I saw you pop up on the screen, and my audio is. Do it again. K0VAC WA5QPZ CQ200.
Yeah, WA5QPZ K0VAC. I was just going to give you a report since nobody else checked in on here. You're getting through on CQ200 just fine. Thanks very much, K0VAC. Stand by.
All right. All right. Very good, John. Thank you for verifying that. I thought maybe I had an audio issue here, and I did. I didn't have the volume turned up. gotta have the volume turned up. All right. Very good. Thank you, John. Anyone else on CQ200? Okay, all right. Well, that solved that problem. Anyone else over the air would like to check into the FlexNet? This is WA5QPZ. Good check-in. We had 29 check-ins. This is WA5QPZ. Anybody else?
For FYT.
Okay, I got N4FYT, Phil, and I think that was N0, and I missed the rest of it. Say it again.
X-ray Victory.
Okay, that was N0XVU, is that correct?
Roger.
All right, very good. Well, Phil, you were first, so go ahead. N4 FYT, WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Well, good evening, Dudley. It's N4 FYT. We downloaded 401 there. Had some little issues. I also subscribed to it, and I think I opened a ticket, but we're having trouble getting all the grade areas to line up for us here. But anyway, we're running 8400 here with a small 40-meter loop antenna and running probably about 900 watts there. I won't hold it too long. I know you're probably getting tired this part of the day, and hope everybody has a good week coming up, and still experimenting trying to get everything worked out. N4FYT. Thank you.
Oh, you bet, Phil. Well, I'm sorry that you're not getting all the features ungraded. It should. You do have to download the file and load that, from what I understand. So that may be what's the hiccup. But if you've done that, your support ticket's the way to go. I'm sure they got swamped by various things, but a lot of good reports, and it's worked out. All right, very good. Thank you, Phil. Next is N0XVU. N0XVU. I got the handle as Corey, and I think you're new here. So over to you. N0XVU, WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
Yeah, I'm new, all right. Just got our channel here about 3 months ago. And been a cam operator from 93 that I've been out of for years, and I was just now getting on HF, and I'm running a whole new setup right now.
Oh, very good, Corey. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of HF. It's a heck of a ride. And what you running there, over?
We're running a ICOM 7300.
All right. Well, it's a good little radio, and glad to have you check in. We're here every Sunday at 1 p.m. If you want to hear yourself, the recording of today's net will be posted shortly after the net. It takes about an hour or so to get it uploaded. Yeah, that's welcome to it, and glad to have you here. And like I say, we're here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central. Over.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. I didn't catch your call.
Oh, it's a dandy. My call is Whiskey Alpha 5 Quebec Papa Zulu, WA5QPZ, and for the YouTube channel, just put in my call for the channel name, and it'll pop up with the site and all the previous recordings. So glad to have you, Corey, and welcome to the group. And well, look for you next week. Anything else?
I want to say thank you. This is pretty much my first good contact.
There was a comment there, Dudley.
All right, I missed the comment. Who was the comment? Go ahead. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Two things on that. I think it was having trouble getting it, the grayed out items to go. You know, that kind of caught me too for a minute when I first paid for it. But at the bottom of the screen where you pay for it, there's a thing that says refresh. And if you refresh, then I hit refresh, and then the license number and everything showed up like it was supposed to. That's just one thing. That might not be what, he might have done that already, but that caught me. And the other thing about, you know, when you switch to 6 meters, it was pulling the radio. That's a real close symptom to, I've seen that a lot of others in some of the forums and stuff. It won't change bands or something, and that's what my Maestro did when it locked up. Is it came up on 40 meters, but it wouldn't change at all. And then finally, it just wouldn't connect. And I was skeptical when they told me that, you know, to do this factory reset of the radio, that it was going to fix my Maestro. But I'll be darned, it worked perfectly after that. So that may be something he has to do, but I don't know if I'd recommend that unless somebody else has time to do that. So back to you, Dudley, N9 Audio.
All right, very good. Appreciate it, and thank you, Tom. I think that was Phil that had that problem. Phil, did you get the comments there about hitting the refresh button over?
I'll give that a try. I had tried it earlier, but I'll give it a try because I've done several cold boots, and but I'll give that a try in a few minutes there on the refresh for sure. I tried it several other times, but we'll give it another haul and see what happens. Appreciate the information. Info FYT.
Okay, I don't know if you need to reload it, but yeah, try the refresh and see if that doesn't help out. All right. Anyone else have any comments, queries? Otherwise, this is WA5QPZ.
Echo Hotel.
Hey, that sounds like Ray. How you doing? Go ahead. Ray, N0 REH WA5QP. Rich, go ahead. Go ahead with your comments. Over. Hey, Richard, N0REH WA5QPZ. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's your turn to go ahead and with your comments if you got any?
Sorry, kicked off there. And I can all down here a little bit. That was good. We're not doing too good today, are we, Dudley? Yeah, I didn't see this all week long. I got 40 yards. Okay, I've been following this all week long.
Maybe punch it a little too hard there, Richard.
Okay, I like phone. Oh, that's a little bit. That's a bit too much here for the amplifier. Very good.
Well, go ahead. I can hear you without it. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about that, Dudley. Coming this time of the night, the afternoon here on and that's all done and have all the wobbly group coming on here, so yeah. The trouble with the setup here. 80 meters, I can't hardly hear anything, and my noise level is way up to the 80. So, that's the problem. And there's problems here, so I don't know why they're saying that too much for the phone on it, but bad things, right? That's the 6400 here, my expert amp. They can get them to see each other. Get to see each other there. And some yards down. Put a new dipole up there for 40 and 80. That didn't take care of the problem. So I don't know where I'm going to go next here. I don't know what we'll do next. So except sign out of here. And bore everybody with all my problems. We'll see 73 N0REH.
Okay, Richard. Well, if you don't have a common mode choke on your feed line coming into the shack, that'd probably be a good one point that helps a lot. I've cured a lot of RF issues, RF in speakers and everything else with a good common mode choke in the feed line. Anyways, all right, very good. We'll keep at it. You'll find the secret to the success of all that. I appreciate it. Thank you there, Richard. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Greg, AB4GO. Greg, if you're still listening, one comment made, someone that had a similar experience with 6 meters was radio reset cured his problem. And I just wanted to pass that on in case you missed it. AB4GO, and the group is WA5QPZ. could just barely hear you, Greg, and you're probably having trouble with me too. AB4GO WA5QPZ. It was suggested to try radio reset. See if that you might have already tried that. Figured you probably did on the 6500. All right. Anybody else have any comments, queries, check-ins, otherwise? I had somebody pop up on the chat about a issue with the 8600M that the RX bar graph does not get erased before it goes into transmit. I think I follow what he's trying to say. Anybody experience that on the 8600M? It's WA5QPZ.
This is AB4GO back on the air.
Oh, there he is. Greg, did you get the comment about doing the radio reset on the 6500? Maybe that'll help.
I have just tried to downgrade to the 3-ounce previous, and now the audio doesn't seem to work, and I'll probably reinstall the version 4. Tell me what the experience of the other person was, please. This is AB4GO.
Well, he suggested doing a radio reset. He's had a similar issue, and the radio reset corrected his issue that he had. I don't know if it was with 6 meters or just a particular band, but do a full factory reset and then reload your profiles.
What you say, do a radio reset? I don't know what that means. Over.
Okay, a factory reset on the 6500. You power the radio down, and then before you hit the power button to bring it back up, you hold the OK button in. Hold the OK, or just hold the power button, but hold the OK button in. Then press the power button and hold it for about 3 seconds. The power button will turn white, and when the radio comes up, it'll come up at 14.100. Over.
You know, conditions have changed. I'm operating another radio, but this would probably be explained in the manual somewhere. I can't quite hear all of your words. It's marginal to hear you. Over.
Okay. There's a procedure for doing that. It'll be in exactly where, but it's in all the manuals, almost guaranteed, because that's the way the 6500 and 6700 work. Is you power down the radio, and then on the power up, you hold the OK button until the power button turns white. That's the procedure on the 6500, Greg. Drop me a note, and I'll send that to you or find it. It'll be in the manual. Over.
Okay. I believe I heard that turn it off and then restart it with holding the OK button while I press the on-off button. I'll read the instructions, and thank you for passing that on. I'm operating with a different radio for a moment since my 6500 isn't quite working. So this is AB4GO.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that'll reset your profiles, so you'll have to reload your profiles after you do that. All right, very good, Greg. Very good. 73. Anybody seen a display on the 8600M where the RX bar graph doesn't get erased? I take it it's duplicating itself on the screen. Anybody seen that? This is WA5QPZ. Okay, I didn't hear anybody pipe up. I haven't seen that, but I don't have a 8600M, so I guess I wouldn't. All right, very good. John, if you're still listening on YouTube, no response. You're over there. Anybody else have anything? I guess everybody's off watching football. This is WA5QPZ. Any additional check-ins, comments, or otherwise? This is WA5QPZ in the FlexNet.
KD0RC, Len in Broomfield, Colorado.
That sounds like Lynn. KD0RC, your comments. Go ahead. This is WA5QPZ in FlexNet.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dudley and Annette. I just now got my Flex 8600 from FedEx, and I got it on the air, and it seems to be working, so I'm a happy camper.
Oh, very good, very good. What happened to it?
Say that again?
Oh, I was just curious what happened to it.
What happened to it? It arrived. It's a brand new radio for me.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you'd send it in for repair. Well, it sounds good. Sounds like Lynn.
All right. Yeah, my 6400 profiles came across perfectly and seems to be working great.
All right. Very good. Well, that's, success. We'll put that in the gold star column.
I'll take it. 73 Dudley, KD0RC.
You do good work. Keep it up. Thank you, Lynn. All right. Anyone else? And we'll button it up. I appreciate it. It's been a long net. Gosh, we had 33 check-ins, so it's been a good one, and enjoyed it. Anyone else? This is WA5QPZ. Well, silence is golden, as they say. Everybody have a great weekend what's left, and let's have a good upcoming week. Also, the recording for today's net will be uploaded after I get closed up here, and we'll get it started to upload. And that'll be available probably, an hour or so. With that, we'll say 73s. Enjoyed it. Thank you, guys. We'll see everybody next weekend. With that, we'll close up this session of the FlexNet. 73 all.